How's it going, everyone? My name is Lionel, and welcome to Vincent, The Secret of Myers. We are going to be playing Chapter 2 in this episode, so hey, if you haven't watched Chapter 1 yet, definitely check it out. It's right up there. And yeah, let's get right into it, shall we? The first thing that caught my eyes as I entered Myers Corporation through the secret entrance was a dark and narrow passage. I couldn't see at the end of the passage. The only thing that allowed me to make out the outline of my surroundings was the small amount of sunlight coming in from the outside. What's waiting from the other end of the passage? I don't know. At that moment, I didn't feel fear, only doubt filled my heart. My mind kept going back to the secret chamber I saw when I took off the eyeball and a cyborg that kept approaching me. What on earth was that? Was that an illusion? Or was it just my imagination? And yet, everything seemed so real. At that moment, it was as if I was really in that secret chamber. The repression, fear, and despair I felt. The kind of intense feeling that I couldn't find words to describe. There are many ways to describe what I saw. Waking up to find yourself in a mysterious mansion, having lost all your memories, and the first thing to greet you is a broken cyborg. No matter who you are, you start making some strange assumptions. This must be the result of me being overstressed, I said to myself. But deep in my mind, there seemed to be another voice whispering to me. Everything I saw really did happen. Objective. Enter the Myers lobby. Alright, here we go. Wee-woo, wee-woo. Ooh, blood. A puddle of blood. To be honest, this is not exactly what I wanted to see, but I'm starting to get used to it. From the shape of the blood splatter, it looks like a body has been dragged deeper into the tunnel after someone was killed. I squatted down and carefully dipped my fingertips in it. No hallucinations. Nothing happened this time. But I rubbed my fingertips with my thumb. Is it still wet? This puddle of blood. It's not completely dried up. In other words, I may not be the only uninvited guest here. Oh, we got more friends! I need to be careful. Friend! Hello! Hello, friend! Friend! Oh no. Who was that? What's this? Ooh, is this an invitation? The bottom of the invitation has been burned, so I can't see what comes after. On the invitation, someone has written a small paragraph with a pen that looks like it was added afterwards. Do you like parties? Enjoying good food and drinks, strengthening relationships. The fact that there is a party proves that it is a day to be celebrated. But unfortunately, happiness and disaster are not absolute. They are interdependent and can be transformed into each other. In what looks like a charming backyard, hidden underneath the lawn can be ugly, wriggling insects. And what may seem like a good time to you may be a shadow that lingers for the rest of his life. Okay, good to know. Ooh, blood. The blood trail ends here, but strangely enough, there are no corpses to be seen anywhere. Maybe they decided to stop being lazy and actually carry them, just like, whoop! Ooh, spooky. The day the nightmare began. Okay. This should be the end of the employee passageway. To be honest, it's not as long as I thought it would be. But before that, I looked around and took a deep breath. Anyone here? I called out into the passage. That's not the best idea. I don't know when it started. For a moment, I thought I heard a low, vague reply. It was just a distorted echo of my own voice. Strangely enough, the figure I had seen just now is now inexplicably gone. And there's an even trickier problem at hand. If I want to access the lobby, I'll need to enter a 4-digit code. Well, in this case, I started thinking. Oh, fun. Oh no. Oh dear. No. Just then, a screeching noise came from behind me. It interrupted my thoughts. What was that noise? I'm just gonna save. Alright. Hello? Ooh! Robocorpse! Hello. Oh no! Is this some kind of toy? I don't understand, but it looks like an arm. With arms. But more importantly, I'm pretty sure this thing wasn't here before. A strange noise from earlier could have been the sound of it falling. Who is following me here? What did they want? Alright. Investigate a toy. Oh, I can? Sure. A blood-stained arm with arms. It looks like some kind of toy. The blood on the toy is not completely dried, which makes me wonder if it's the same person as the blood on the floor. Maybe I should pick it up and take a closer look. Yeah, let's do it. Oh. Ooh, flashback. Cool. Myers Corporation. That's the goal of everyone at G4. A place to make dreams come true and parents proud. At least, that's what I thought. I will never forget the day I came to Myers. My excitement and exhilaration, inevitably, mixed up with nervousness. Because to me, it was my reward for my years of dedication and hard work. I think every single elite in Myers can relate to that. But who would have thought that behind this company with so many G4 residents long for, there was only filth, sin, and blood that could never be dried up. Who am I? I'm no longer human. At this time, I can't even remember my own name. Every day now, I can only wander aimlessly around Myers. What am I struggling to find? Love? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, 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 I don't know. I only wish someone could put me out of my misery. I volunteer? I have no idea. Oh, Army! Hello there! What is this? Where have I arrived at? Ooh, okay. Phew. Okay, John, calm down. It's just a job. You just need to smile and politely introduce yourself to everyone. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Nice to meet you! My name is John. Wouldn't this seem a bit too emotional? Start over. 3, 2, 1. Nice to meet... are you John? The new guy? Look. Is that... Hello, hot robot guy. Welcome to Myers. In case you don't know, I'm the Chief Investment Officer, Victor Blake. Nice to meet you, Mr. Blake. No need to be so formal. Just call me Victor. Looks like you've done all the paperwork to get started. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know where your desk is. Yeah, I've done it all. Very good. Have you finished the online courses for the G4 district as well? Online courses? Huh? Could it be that this is your first job? Yes. Actually, I have just graduated from college. Is that so? Your parents must be very proud of you being able to work in Myers right after college. But even so, you have to complete this G4 online course. It is mandatory for every employee on the job. Don't worry. It's just trying to teach you etiquette on how to behave properly. You know, don't get physical with your coworkers and things like that. Shh, let me tell you. I've never really paid attention to the lectures either. Oh, really? That's not good to hear, Director Blake. Oh, hello there, Vincent. In fact, I believe you are the one who needs these courses the most in the company, Mr. Director. Need I remind you of your great feat last night when you vomited all over the floor in the lavatory of my residence? I must say, your etiquettes and behavior are quite impressive, Mr. Blake. My dear Vincent, what brings you to the investment department? I just happened to be passing by. It seems that Mr. Myers wants to discuss some important matters with me. So, who is this? Myers' newest employee, John. As of today, John is a member of the investment department. Hello! John, is it? Nice to meet you. I am Vincent Edgeworth. You have my sympathies for being assigned to this man's department. If he ever treats you badly, you're welcome to be transferred to the legal department anytime. We are located on the other side of the company. Okay. Understood. Congratulations on your success in helping Myers out, Vincent. Victor, that was already 2 months ago. So you're the famous lawyer who defended Myers in the G4 cyber incident? I hear your performance in the courtroom was incredible. I'm very flattered, John. It was indeed me who defended Myers, but I wouldn't consider myself famous. Vincent has had his hands full for quite a while. Good thing he can finally relax now. Aren't you saying that too soon, Victor? Anyways, I must get going. I can't keep Mr. Myers waiting. It is my pleasure to meet you, John. Welcome to Myers. Alright. You were lucky to meet Vincent on your first day. Even I don't see him very often at work. That guy's attitude towards others has improved a lot since college, but he hasn't changed a bit towards me. Since college? Were you and Mr. Edgeworth college mates? Not only that, we're also roommates. In what way? Although he seems very gentle now, he was quite aloof to everyone back then. His pretty face may have won the heart of many girls, but his cold and arrogant attitude did offend many classmates as well. However, what does remain unchanged is his perseverance and determination. When Vincent was in college, he had only one goal, and that was to get his dream job at Myers. Then, he was just as busy as he is now, always working late into the night to achieve his goals. But as you can see, hard work does pay off. He's now the chief legal officer at Myers. Alright, John, I think it's time to give you some personal space to finish these tedious courses. If you have any questions about the company, please come by to my desk. I hope you enjoy your time in Myers. I'll see you later. Mr. Blake feels like a very easygoing boss. But what's this mechanical prosthesis all about? What has he been through? And Mr. Edgeworth too. What Mr. Blake said made me want to know more about him as well. Anyways, this is not the time to think about that. Alright. Speaking of which, I haven't even checked on my desk. It's time to see what's around here. Alright. Little post-it note. There are 2 pieces of candy next to it. To John, welcome to Myers Corporation. To celebrate your joining, we have a very special gift for you. There's the figurine of Miss Myers Corporation's mascot, Meyer-chan. Very lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Anyways, we hope you enjoy your time at Myers Corporation. Myers Investment Department, 2081.4. 2081.4. Mascot of Myers Corporation, Meyer-chan. While many people are not fond of its look, it's rumored that Mr. Myers designed it himself, so no one dares to say anything. Alright, okay. Oh. I'm guessing I'm John. What was that? Just as before, I seem to be seeing memories from the past that do not belong to me. What on earth is going on here? By interacting with certain items, you can trigger events from the past. You can use this ability to help you solve puzzles you are facing right now. Alright. It's pretty cool actually. So, I am going to this door. Warning. The door will unlock automatically after entering the correct answer. Cool. 20. 81. I guess that's not it. Day to nightmare began. Alright, back to the calendar. It may have been left around by the previous employee. Okay, February 2021. So, 0220... What? I'm not sure what to make of this. 0226? I'm not sure. Computer. I need to use it to finish my work. Oh. Huh? What's this? Looks like the last employee sitting here forgot to quit his group chat account. Number 1. Hey. Have you heard? Winston Loomis was the one behind the G4 cyborg incident. He got a life sentence. Winston? You mean the one who always wears shades, doesn't say a word, and has a bit of a hunchback? That's so unexpected. It's true that he doesn't really have any friends, but he doesn't seem like a bad person either. I disagree. This guy always seemed kind of suspicious. I feel uncomfortable every time I see him. Is Winston really the mastermind behind this G4 cyborg incident? Something doesn't add up. Huh? What do you mean? How should I put this? This guy doesn't really seem like the type that could drag many people into the basement to experiment on them. Maybe he had helpers. Who knows? That's not what I'm saying. You see, this guy doesn't speak much, and hardly any friends at Myers. In that case, wouldn't he be the best person to pin everything on? Hey, what the hell are you thinking? You'll be targeted by the company for saying that. Huh? It's just a random thought. Yeah. Anyways, let's change the subject to something more uplifting. I heard that everything goes well. The company will host a party after all this. I'm sure it'll go well. After all, we have Vincent. Party? When? Well, I think on Thursday, 2 months from now. I don't remember the exact date. Thursday. Damn it. I work overtime every Thursday night. Ha! I know when the party is, but I can't go either. Because I will be on vacation at the time. Vacation? That sounds nice. I'm pretty excited about it too. Haven't been in touch with my parents for a long time. However, I'm drooling at the thought of getting close to Victor at the party. You B-word. Oh, I know when it is now. Speaking of that, I did hear that Myers is having a party in a few days. But this is strange. If the employee sitting here is on vacation, why would the company let me take over his desk? Oh, I know exactly when's the date then. 0417 or 1704. It could be either one. But yeah, that's it. Okay, I don't understand the logic behind this, but apparently it's 0420 or 0430. I don't even know. It worked. Okay. Cool. I did not appreciate that. Did I appreciate that? No! I did not! Hey, did you see Victor's face today? I did. It was really scary. What happened? Why is he being so strange today? Don't you know? Vincent was in a very serious car accident last night on his way to the party. He's still in critical condition. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, John! Is it? Wait. Hello. Please, excuse my surprise visit. I just want to come by and say hi. I'm free after work today. Would you mind coming to the basement with me for a short conversation? And you are? This old brain of mine? How could I forget to introduce myself? Nice to meet you, my friend. You can call me Monsieur M. Myers? Investigation complete. Successfully entered the Myers lobby. Okay. Yeesh. Lady Lionel? Oh, I forgot I was a lady. Okay. Lady Lionel, with all due respect, napping here is not the most sensible choice. Is that Victor? Or who is this? Who are you? What? What happened? Hello, hot stuff. How are you? Good evening, my dear Lionel. Is that Monsieur M? Mr. Myers? It is an incredible chance of fate for us to meet each other in such a desolate place, don't you think? What appeared in front of me was a dark-haired young man who was dressed formally and elegantly. He looked very similar to Vincent in appearance, but much younger. Would you mind telling me who you are? It seems inevitable, doesn't it? Only in youth does coincidence seem the same as fate. Later, we know that the real course of our lives is decided within us. You don't look so old yourself. I am Mr. Edgeworth's butler. You can call me Draco. Oh! Draco. Hello, hottie! What are you doing here? Vincent's butler? So you're the one who saved me. You were the one I saw earlier at the passageway, weren't you? What are you doing in Myers? It does not matter. What matters is what you're looking for, isn't it? What am I looking for? The truth. You're searching for the truth. Mr. Edgeworth's past. Mr. Blake's incident. The secret of Myers. You're curious about all this. But Lady Lionel, have you ever heard of such a phrase? Curiosity about bad things is a curseable disease that arises from impure thoughts. Draco, what exactly do you know? I'm just a butler with little knowledge. I don't know much about the past of Myers Corporation. The truth is, I just can't bear to see such a lovely lady perish in this abandoned facility. Of course, I have my own reason to be here, but at the same time, I want to stop your impulsiveness. It is best you go back the way you came, Lady Lionel. You don't belong here, and you don't deserve to be here. Thank you for your kindness, Draco, but I've made my decision about it. You're right, I'm indeed curious about the Myers Corporation. But what I care more about is finding my lost self. My name, my home, my family. I want to get it all back. I don't know why you're here, but I hope you can find what you're looking for as well. Now, if you would excuse me. How stupid. Anyone who studies the history of human catastrophe can be sure that ignorance is the main source of human adversities. Your seemingly commendable courage is nothing more than ignorance wrapped up in a pretty package. You have absolutely no clue what you're about to face. Do you really believe that you can face up to all the dangers that are coming your way? Do you really believe that you can accept the truth that will be revealed? Are your memories really more precious than your life? Please forgive me for my bluntness, Lady Lionel, but you will soon be embraced by death even before the truth befalls. Maybe Victor was right. Losing my memories could be a second chance. What was I like before? Who knows? Maybe the loss of memory was intentional on my part. Maybe everything right now is what I longed for. But I'm sorry, Draco. I don't care much about that. The old me can make her own decisions. The new me, only the new me, makes all the decisions now. And all I know is, I don't feel complete without my memories right now. I will not give up until I find the truth. Dear Lionel, you are so determined. It seems that there's nothing I can do about it. If that's the case, why don't we play a little game? A game? You came to Myers to investigate its past and your connection with it, didn't you? I'm definitely gonna save here. And show me what you've learned. If you can answer my questions correctly, then I will allow you to continue your investigation here. However, if you fail, then I will end your life here with my own hands. Oh dear God, I'm gonna die. Warning, you will be able to give 2 incorrect answers to all of Draco's questions. Answering incorrectly more than twice or exceeding the time limit will immediately lead to death. Saving will be a great idea now. Yeah, saving again. Question 1. Alright, what is it? In the world of peace, there's nothing to be desired but the most admired works. In the world of peace, there's nothing to be respected but the creative tools of innovation. In order to break the shackles of tradition and develop science, science needs creation and imagination. As a super monopoly in a G4 district, Myers Corporation is no exception to this. Human beings stand out among all species because they are endowed with the ability to create and innovate. But for Mr. Myers, the application of such abilities goes far beyond making tools and has a more important role to play. If things are used for their strength, then there will be no talent that is abandoned. If things are used for their weakness, then there will be none that is satisfied. Therefore, Mr. Myers has set a slogan for the company since its inception. Dreams come true. Wait, what do you mean wrong? Oh God, I'm dead. I am so dead. Go beyond the limits of reality. I am dead. I am dead. I am dead. Draco? Draco, no. Yamete kudasai. Sorry, Lady Lionel. Yamete. The game is over. Listen. Oh, that's how I die. That's how I die. Gosh darn it. Okay, design, create, enhance. Oh dear God, I actually forgot about that completely. Design, create, enhance. Myers Corporation. For Mr. Myers, humanity has lasted because it has endowed with the ability to innovate. And the application of such abilities should be used not only in toolmaking, but also in the amplification of mankind's advantages. Compared with ordinary people, the modified Myers employees exemplify better working abilities. Therefore, Myers Corporation focuses on designing, creating, and enhancing human strengths. Ah, boy. Yeah. Rivers and mountains can only nourish the limited amount of soil, but the number of mediocre souls is infinite. The sinful souls do not deserve to be judged. They can only be redeemed by paying their bodies to the world that has allowed it to take so much. The above excerpt is from a gospel discovered by the police during the investigation of Myers Corporation. The gospel is considered to be the embodiment of the ideas and concepts of the mastermind of the G4 cyber incident. The so-called mastermind was sentenced to life in prison, yet Myers Corporation itself was never charged. Nonetheless, a series of mysterious murders took place afterwards, led to the belief that there was more to it than meets the eye. On July 20th, 2081, several small explosions occurred near the G4 Central Prison area, destroying parts of the prison walls. Since then, the whereabouts of this former researcher from Myers, who is also known as the mastermind of G4 cyber incident, has been unknown. So, which of the following is the infamous Mr. Winston Loomis? What? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know this? This? No? Okay, is it this guy? I am so screwed. Yeah, exactly what I thought. Alright, let's try it again. Mr. Winston... Oh dear God. Wait, he was a little boy? Oh dear God. He was a child! He was a literal child! Picture 1. Because of his shyness and lack of friends, Winston Loomis was chosen by Myers as scapegoat for the G4 cyber incident. He was described in his group chat as the guy who always wears shades, doesn't say a word, and has a bit of a hunchback. The former employees who used John's desk also pointed out that he doesn't seem like the type who would drag that many people into the basement to experiment on them. Fun. Innovation is not enough for a giant enterprise like Myers to succeed. It also needs to make proper use of resources. Humans did not create the Earth, so the Earth itself is not human property. Human property is through recreation, and every private owner owes rent to society for its possessions. For most people, the nightmare of the G4 cyber incident began in the week of 2080. Many ordinary citizens disappeared without a sign. They were all last seen near the G4 district. However, what's really strange is, according to the investigation of G4 police, these ordinary citizens were not the cyborgs made in the basement. If that is the case, where did the material for Myers cyborgs come from? Let's see. Prisoners from G4. Dead again. Okay, so maybe it's from the... Wait, vagrants? Wait, oh god damn it. Employees. Oh, thank God. Employees of Myers Corporation. By removing the cyborg's eyeball, Lionel successfully entered the secret employee passageway of the Myers Corporation. The memory of the former Myers employee, John, also seems to suggest that the previous employee sitting at John's desk, as well as John himself, was tragically killed. Because of the many classified experiments that Myers had been conducting for a long time, many of its employees have little contact with their families. As a result, no one would have been aware of their disappearance. Oh god, another question. Here we go. Alright, scientists don't rely on the idea of individuals, but the combined wisdom of thousands of people. Only when everyone thinks about a problem and everyone does part of the work will it be added to the great edifice of knowledge that is being built. Similarly, in order to work more effectively, Myers Corporation is divided into many departments, large and small. In addition, each elite is assigned their own dedicated department. This includes the outstanding graduates, Mr. Blake and Mr. Edgeworth. There are no smooth paths in science. Only those who climb the steep hills without fear of hardship can hope to reach the summit of glory. So, may I ask, which two departments, Mr. Blake and Mr. Edgeworth, as former employees of Myers, came from? Let's see. Investment and legal. Oh, I'm so glad I remember that one. Oh, my goldfish brain. We know that John's past memories, and Victor is John's boss, and also chief investment officer at Myers Corporation. And Vincent's encounter with John revealed that he was the lawyer in charge of exonerating Myers from the G4 cyber incident, and implied that he came from the legal department on the other side of the company. I did it! Oh, that took so many tries. Ah! You're not gonna kill me anymore, right? Well done, Lady Lionel. You did not disappoint me. Draco, I've answered all your questions. It's time to live up to your promise and let me go. As you wish. In fact, I had no intention of hurting you to begin with. What about your threat of ending your life here with my own hands? I just thought it would make the game more interesting that way. That's all. You actually killed me several times on this run! These guys are each weirder than the next. But Mr. Butler, I do have some questions for you as well. I'm just a butler with little knowledge. I don't know much about the past of Myers Corporation. If I remember correctly, you said that, didn't you? Indeed I did. Are there any problems? You have proved that this is a big lie. What are you hiding? And why on earth are you here? I'm not letting you step out of here until I get an answer. You just can't win with this lady. But it won't hurt to tell you. The truth is, Mr. Edgeworth had a lot of hassles with the Myers Corporation. Hassles? Do you mean the car accident? Lady Lionel, you are very clever. I think you've already guessed. The car accident was not actually an accident. It was carefully planned by the Myers Corporation. That explains Vincent's gloomy face when he heard about the G4 cyber incident. It also sounds completely in line with Myers' style. But why did Myers try to kill Vincent? I don't understand. What did Vincent do? Did he get Myers Corporation off the hook for G4 cyber incident? The reason is simple. Because he knew the truth about the G4 cyber incident. Also, Mr. Edgeworth was a lawyer at Myers Corporation. To the core members, he was just a pawn and another outsider. When the pawns have outlived their usefulness, they are discarded. And the fastest and most effective way to deal with unnecessary outsiders who know something they shouldn't is to also make them disappear from the world. Therefore, the company took the opportunity of holding a party to kill my master with a premeditated car accident. However, they never expected that Mr. Edgeworth would survive. Although the company failed their plan, they did not stop there. Since then, Mr. Edgeworth has constantly received threats and harassment from the Myers Corporation. Harassment? Even after the bankruptcy? Yes. There are signs that the Myers Corporation has become a secret underground organization after the G4 cyber incident. But to me, that doesn't make much difference. The old Myers Corporation was just a terrorist organization hiding under the banner of scientific research. So what you're saying is, those still using the abandoned site of Myers Corporation as Myers itself? That is why I'm here. It is the answer I'm searching for. Wait a minute. If Vincent's car accident was the work of Myers, how do you explain the death of all the core members? Someone must have been responsible for that, but I don't know who. So basically, after Myers attempted to murder Vincent, there was a different perpetrator who assassinated all the core members of Myers Corporation. So, one last question. Do you know how I'm involved with all this? At that moment, Draco's smile suddenly disappeared. Sorry, Lionel. I don't know. For some reason, his tone is much heavier than before. And the sudden drop of formality also left me lost for words. That's what you're here for, isn't it? I'm sure you'll find the answer. Draco regained his smile, as if he suddenly became aware that he was being out of character. But this time, the smile was a bit different. It reminded me of someone else. I need your help, Draco. If the two of us can work together to investigate, we will soon find out the truth. Partner with me? I'm really flattered. So listen up, Lady Lionel. What I'm going to tell you next is very important for investigation. Starting from the lobby, Myers Corporation is divided into two sections, left and right. Each section contains different departments and rooms. On the left is Mr. Blake's investment department, and Mr. Edgeworth's legal department is on the right side of Myers Corporation. As to where you want to start, it is entirely up to you. No matter which route you choose, they will eventually lead to the basement. In other words, where the secret chamber of G4 cyber incident is located. That is to say, if I want to know about Victor's past, I should choose to go left. But if I'm more curious about Vincent, I should choose to go right. That's an interesting explanation. You're not wrong in saying that. So, Lady Lionel, have you made up your mind? Starting from the Myers lobby, the game will have two different branches. Depending on the route Lionel chooses, the game will unfold differently. In order to keep the plot smooth, branch 2 left will be unlocked after branch 1 right is finished. So it's better if I go right. Game updated to chapter 4. Alright, which route should I choose? Let's go right. Right, is it? Looks like you're more interested in Mr. Edgeworth. From the information we've gathered so far, Vincent seems to be more closely involved with the G4 cyber incident. I believe investigating the legal department will give us the answers we want. I see. I'll have to agree. Just as Draco and I reached an agreement, the intercom in the Myers lobby went off without warning. What? Welcome to Myers Corporation. As the #1 trusted source for mechanical prosthetics, we define global standards and create a first-class corporate image. Design, create, enhance. Myers Corporation. Please enjoy your visit and have a wonderful, painful day. That's not a good sound. From the far end of the employee passage in the distance comes a heart-rending howl. Impossible. What have they done to him? I'm saving. Draco's face suddenly becomes very serious. They? To him? Draco? What is going on? There's no time to explain, Lionel. Go. Now. Wait a minute. Draco? Before I could finish, Draco pushed me to the right room in the lobby and then punched the button on the front desk. Draco! Lionel, don't you want to know the truth? Don't you want to know who you are? Then go. If your life ends here and now, all your efforts will be in vain. What about you? Draco? Draco. I'm just a butler. Please, don't worry about me. I'll try my best to hold it back. But... Lionel, like you, I am a person without a past. It wasn't that long ago that my life could only be described as empty, monotonous, boring. But the arrival of this one person changed everything around me. She helped me break free from the blank world and made me realize that nothing is more important than the present. She is very important to me. I can't lose her a second time. Draco, do we know each other? In response to my question, Draco smiled. My name is Draco Edgeworth. It is my pleasure to meet you, Lady Lionel. Draco! Draco! But only silence answers my cries. Oh my god, that was the end of chapter 2. Oh, it got me on edge. God freaking damn, that was good. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back with chapter 3 of Vincent the Secret of Myers soon enough. But hey, if you want to keep, up to date with anything that's going on the channel, you want to watch more of these, definitely subscribe to the channel. And hey, I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, and I will be seeing you in the next video. This is Lionel, signing out. Ciao.